Moneymane in the thing of a T and playing no games. Should I already know my name when I speak in CC Flame. Got my YouTube poppin', man. Like, subscribing, everything in between. You already know. Moneymane. You already know.
Don't play. Ooh, baby, you gon' learn today. That's right. Play with me if you want to. I'm not the one to try. No. Came in with the pressure, still I rose and touched the sky. From Boulder to Cleveland, I've been moving with that pride. 12 on my back now, they praying I don't slide out. Play me if you want to, I don't flinch or fold. Never. Gold AP on me, but my soul stay cold. Sure, they drafted me late, but I'm walking like I'm gold. So don't let this smooth talk fool you, I'm bold. Let's go. QB one stepping. Oh no, don't play. Pressure bust pipes or it built something great. I took the stairs while they laughed at my fate. 5th round pick, but I'm feeling like fate. They threw shade, now I'm throwing touchdowns on plates. Grew up in the prime life, but earned every stripe. Got a lion in my heart and my throat game tight. I'm the headline, the ticket, the show you gon' sight. So play with me once, you won't sleep that night. Woo. This that game changer. Still smooth though. Play with me if you want to, I'm not the one to try hard. Came in with the pressure, still I rose and touched the sky. From Boulder to Cleveland, I've been moving with that pride. The 12 on my back, now they praying I don't slide. Play me if you want to, I don't flinch or fold. But gold AP on me, but my soul stay cold. Sure, they drafted me late, but I'm walking like I'm gold. So don't let this smooth talk fool you, I'm bold. Nah, don't try me. They doubted the kid. Watch me shine. I was quiet in the storm, now my voice too loud. Put my trust in the grind, now I'm standing proud. Ain't need no handouts, no fake applause. I turn pain into power, that's prime equity law. Got a Maybach dream with a broke boy past, but I flipped every loss in the first class fast. You can doubt me once.
Y'all ain't even said my mic was muted. Look at y'all. PC, person, what going on? Me Holder, what going on? RN, what going on? Jacket, like I said, I was about to go work out. But I had to check the schedule. I seen what time they're gonna start practicing. I was like, wow, 9:30. Let me go ahead and jump on because my people, they want to know what I gotta say. But look, I'm trying to wait for everybody to get in here. I know I don't normally go live there early. Just because of training camp. But y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and share, and tell your friend about that Moneymane. You already know. There it is. Make sure my sound will work. But hey, they out there right now.
People think that's the plan. They don't want. Yeah, they don't. Of course, you're not going to put it out there. He could pull his hamstring again today, working out. But they're encouraged that it might not be a 3-week thing. So that would put him squarely back into this competition, correct?
Sure.
He'll get a shot, right?
And if he could practice either in Carolina or Philly, that's ideal.
Okay.
That keeps him on pace.
The other thing is that I'm hearing the Browns are getting calls on Flacco. What are the odds that they might, if Pickett comes back and looks good, go with Flacco? Or do you think the 2 veteran quarterbacks are a must for this team going into the season?
No, I think they only need one of them. I would prefer Flacco, but if they get more for Flacco, they might do it. I don't know what they could get for Flacco, a 6th round pick, 5th round.
But I'm telling for a team like, just say Tennessee who needs a backup or maybe somebody to help out. Perfect fit. Like it would be a 5 or 6, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Aaron thinks you're going to get a 2nd round pick for all these guys.
And I don't think Pickett's going to demand it any more than that either. So it's going to listen, if they have the same compensation on the table for either quarterback.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see which one they go.
I know.
Because again, it doesn't matter that Pickett is younger and might have a Sam Darnold future. He won't be here next year. Okay, neither will Flacco. So that shouldn't come into play. But it'll be interesting to me to see what they do. If it's up to Andrew, he'll probably trade Flacco.
Tony, I got to ask you. Jimmy said this a couple times yesterday again.
That
Kevin's
made no
gonna
sense.
pick the starting quarterback. Kimberly Martin said it this morning on National on Unsportsmanlike that Kevin's going to pick the quarterback. Are you standing by your Andrew's call?
Andrew picks the. The key there is starting quarterback, and yeah, you would think the coach would pick that. I think Andrew was backing off a little more. I think he backed off in the evaluation of all the quarterbacks. I think Gabriel resembles a Stefanski pick to me, and Shedeur was Andrew's pick. So I think he's collaborative. He can use that term,
Tony, that's good.
Yeah,
Tony, I said all along. I went on a rant 3 weeks ago that I thought the coaches should be picking the quarterback who starts.
I guess this is the way I read this. Okay, once the roster is set, Kevin decides who starts, but the person who decides who is and isn't on the roster is Andrew.
Right.
And the reason why this quarterback decision is going to come down to Andrew Berry is that he's going to decide what to do with Flacco and or Pickett, both or just one of the two.
But I think in both of those situations, Andrew is literally collaborative. Okay, he's not stupid. He's not a tyrant.
Right.
And he might be a little gun shy over past mistake. He didn't collaborate with Stefanski on the trade of Josh Dobbs and putting DTR as the immediate backup. But I think he's learned. And remember what Haslam said yesterday? He repeats this all the time. They're 38 and 42 years old. They're still growing into this thing 6 years on the job. They were the youngest pair in the league. Now they're 6 years on the job. And they're still among the youngest pair.
God. Tony, there were a bunch of things that Jimmy said about the football team. Now, the last thing that I'll get to is the no panic thing. Where did he suddenly...
Look here, let me mute that real quick. So, Tony G just said what I've been saying. Kenny Pickett ain't going to be on the team next year because they declined his fifth-year option. Why would Cleveland decline the fifth-year option if they see him as the starter? That makes no sense. Why would I get this dude the starting job if he ain't gonna be here next year? I got 2 rookies on the squad that I signed for 4 years. Look here, this thing getting crazy and ridiculous, man. This getting stupid. I don't like using that word, but it getting stupid. Why would you start a quarterback that ain't gonna be here next year when you got 2 rookies you just drafted? That makes no sense. So it sounded like they about to trade one of them, Flacco or Kenny Pickett. So then they had 3 on the roster, and it looked like whoever don't get traded out of them 2 gonna start the season. Then Gabriel gonna come in, then Shedeur. They ain't gonna say that. They ain't gonna tell you they receiving calls for a trade for Shedeur. They ain't gonna tell you that. But I don't think so. Because like I told y'all, I think a team they're gonna trade for Shedeur, they really want Shedeur, and they want him to play. They gotta really want Shedeur. They can't do that. They ain't gonna trade for him and just leave him as a backup. That's what I don't think.
Those 9 to 9.9. Tony, why are people still in denial that this thing is?
Well, I think the mayor's one who's in denial. I mean, he's still pursuing 2 lawsuits, and they've got $300 million to make up.
Okay, so let's go there. So Chris, I told Chris on the air, Ronan, that he's got to come around. I want him to come on again because I need him to get. He's got to help them so that they'll then help downtown.
Exactly.
Tone, isn't that
deal making?
Isn't it? Isn't that the deal that has to be made?
Absolutely.
The Haslam's to take care of the hole on the lake, and some lakefront stuff. If you give them a break, a couple $100 million.
I mean, you don't think they gave Gilbert some breaks for doing what he did on the riverfront? They were totally in concert.
Dan
with each
paid
other.
for all that pretty much. So,
but don't you think he's getting some tax break somewhere,
sure.
or there was no confrontation? It was a smooth sailing to get that thing off the ground and going. Right. They should have done that with Haslam, and I think, and then they'd have his cooperation for the lakefront.
Yeah.
And it sounded to me like Haslam is still open to that, but Ronayne seems like no. Yeah. You're going to make up that money yourself.
Well, then he said that $300 million will come from Brook Park and the site.
Right.
They have built-in tax.
Man, I can't tell y'all nothing. I can't tell y'all nothing. Y'all always beat me to it. But yeah, I got it already up. I was just about to play. I was waiting for more people to come in here. Yeah, right here. I already got it pulled up. I was waiting for more people to come in here. This is exactly what Miss Sams just said. Did you hear what his father said to Shedeur, that God said when he came out of surgery, he told Shedeur, God said, keep giving me the glory and I'm going to elevate you. God got this. Humans. I'm telling you, this is exactly what I've been saying. And this happened back in May.
Through, do what I was supposed to do.
How you feel early on? Because I know you got a little nervous. You just feel when you got into your rhythm. Did you feel it?
Yeah, I'm just not used to sitting.
What you mean sitting?
Because I get like the second half of everything.
Yeah.
I just gotta wait.
Like I'm not.
Okay. Read over all your
The
stuff.
only thing I don't do anymore is
give God the
I
glory
don't know if
first.
I'm over now again. I don't put like.
Because that's what I've been praying about. That's what God told me.
I'm not taking this shit down. I'm not.
Give him the glory. He's going to keep that faith. You got a lot of people riding on you, but God is using you to bless a lot of people.
There it is right now. That was it right now. That's exactly what I've been telling y'all. That's exactly what I've been telling y'all. That's why I say this bigger than football. This way bigger than football. It's so bad when you work so hard to be treated like that. That way the world is. The world ain't fair. Look here. They sabotaging this man. And I told y'all on yesterday live. I ain't gonna lie, last night I got back late. I told y'all yesterday live. Go watch that live. This was the Browns' last chance to do right. They not doing right. And it's about to get uglier.
Allegations of gambling being pervasive inside the Guardians clubhouse.
It's about to get ugly.
It's not great. And it's the sort of thing that over the last 48 hours, I've heard a lot more from teams that Stephen Kwan is a real possibility to get traded before the deadline, that Shane Bieber is almost certain to go before the deadline. And look, the Guardians have done an exceptional job over the last.
They talking about baseball, man. Come on, bro. We out here at the Cleveland Browns. I know they ESPN Cleveland and all that. I know that. I'm trying to get an update for y'all real quick. I don't see nobody posting yet. But that's exactly what I was saying, man. This is it getting to the point to where they ain't gonna be able to correct it. They're gonna try to, but they're gonna be too late. Ain't no shoulda, coulda, woulda. My mama say that. Ain't no shoulda, coulda, wouldas. We should have, we could have, we would have. No, ain't none of that. You know you doing wrong. You know you're doing wrong. It ain't foul. Now, if it was fair and he was out there blowing it, messing up, okay. But did not even have the opportunity or the chance, that's a whole different story. Not even one rep. And I don't even expect him to get no first team reps today. None. Not even close. So it ain't even in the foreseeable future that we should see Shedeur getting first team reps at all. Because for some reason, I get Cleveland, they done decided that Gabriel is their top rookie. They trying to justify picking him in the third round. But it makes more sense now after what the owner said yesterday that they weren't even planning to draft Shedeur at all, which confirms what I've been telling y'all about the Browns were forced to draft Shedeur because he was their punishment for the collateral collusion of Deshaun Watson with that $230 million contract they signed when they traded for him. But like I told y'all yesterday, for the one that ain't one here, I said, how does the owner sign off on a $230 million fully guaranteed contract, but he gonna let the GM make the decision on drafting Shedeur? This after he fell into the 5th round. No. Talking about we talk to the right people. Yeah, we know who you talk to. Then NFL, Roger Goodell up there and them other owners said, okay, go ahead and pick them now. Come on now. Y'all ain't fooling me, man. And y'all probably thought it was conspiracy theory. It's still a theory. I ain't trying to get sued. But y'all thought I was crazy when I said that. I know it. You can't stop God's plan. You can't stop it. And I just showed you a clip of Dion right after surgery back in May. Right after the surgery. He FaceTimed Shedeur. Shedeur didn't even know it was bladder cancer. He thought it was his leg. You heard him say, this is new. I got to sit and wait. Because he ain't getting them reps like that. He ain't say nothing about the playbook. Nothing. Then Dion say, God say, give him all the glory. He about to elevate you. Then he go Monday. Dion announced he had bladder cancer. Had it removed. An hour later, Shedeur go 9 for 9. Come on now. Come on now. This ain't no coincidence.
I'm just not used to sitting.
What do you mean sitting?
You know, I really like the second half of everything.
Yeah.
I just gotta wait.
Like I'm not.
Okay. Free of all you
The only
stuff.
thing I don't do anymore is
Give God the
you never
glory
know if you're
first.
gonna move or not again. I don't put like.
That's what I've been praying about. That's what God told me.
I'm not taking that shit down. I'm not.
Give him the glory. He's going to keep elevating. You got a lot of people riding on you, but God is using you to bless a lot of people.
There it is right there. There it is right there. Did the time should do what? Good morning, Miss Jones. How you doing? My tie, how you doing? Jam, what going on? Coach G, what going on? Nicole, what going on? Bads, what's going on? All they connected, man. All of this is connected.
Emmanuel Class A. But they've got Jose Ramirez at 21.
They're still talking about baseball, bro. They still talking about baseball.
Well, I think that's really more of an Andrew question. Well, I think that's really more of an Andrew question, okay? But I think, what was that pick, 146? We thought he was good value at 146. At the end of the day, that's Andrew Berry's call. Andrew made the call to pick Shedeur. And I know everybody has a vision of Shedeur, but he's come in the building, worked hard, kept his head down, and done what he's supposed to do, as has Dylan. Those are hard decisions. Listen, Travis Hunter is a special football player, and I do think he can play both ways, and I think he'll do well. He's also a great kid. I mean, not a good, but a great kid. So we were locked in on that, and then the opportunity came up. Time will tell whether we did the right thing or not. Well,
don't make no sense. None. The owner don't even know what pick Shedeur was. He said 146. He said 146. Look here. It done been talked about so much that Shedeur went in the 5th round, pick 144. Everybody know it. But the man team he on, they own the team, don't even know what pick he was. I told y'all, you got to watch and listen to what people say. Listen to what the words they use.
I think that's really more of an Andrew question, okay? But I think, what was that pick, 146? We thought he was good value at 146.
We thought it was good value pick at 146. You 2 picks off, my guy. And this your team. I'm telling you, they were forced to pick Shedeur. They had to pick him. It wasn't no, oh, we were good value. No. They told y'all to pick Shedeur. You talked to him. You called Roger Goodell, all them owners, whoever you talked to on the phone, allegedly, supposedly. That Saturday morning, you said, we didn't think we going to be able to pick him. We weren't going to pick him. If I told you Saturday morning that we were going to pick Shedeur, I would have said no. So you weren't planning on drafting Shedeur at all. But you got that call to remind you that you had to pick him. This was the time to pick him. Just my opinion, my theory. Ain't nothing been proven. But the more and more they talk, the more and more they tell on yourself. Because you've been lying. Now you up here talking. Then you got Moneymane you already know over here putting 2 and 2 to make 4.
Well, I think that's really more of an Andrew question, okay? But I think, what was that pick, 146? We thought he was good value at 146. At the end of the day, that's Andrew Berry's call. Andrew made the call to pick Shedeur. And I know everybody has a vision of Shedeur, but he's come in the building, worked hard, kept his head down, and done what he's supposed to do, as has Dylan. Those are.
See what I told you? Every time they mention Shedeur, they always throw the other quarterbacks or Dylan Gabriel in it. This where they get it from. I done told you. I done told you. Why can't you just answer the question? He asked a question about Shedeur. Just answer the question about Shedeur. We ain't asked about Dylan Gabriel. We didn't ask about Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Deshaun Watson. Answer the question about Shedeur only. They can't do it. They can't do it. They can't do it.
Hard decisions. Listen, Travis Hunter is a special football player, and I do think he can play as a special football player, as has Dylan. Those are hard decisions. Listen, Travis Hunter is a special football player, and I do think he can play both ways, and I think he'll do well. He's also a great kid. I mean, not a good, but a great kid. So we were locked in on that, and then the opportunity came up. Time will tell whether we did the right thing or not.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, time already tell you didn't. You didn't. I don't care how you slice it. Mason Graham, he better be a Hall of Famer. That's all I'm going to say. That's the only way we can outrule this trade is Mason Graham become a Hall of Famer. Because other than that, I watch them clips
Them practice clip, Travis Hunter? I don't know what y'all been looking at. Look here. I don't know what they were looking at. I don't care. I don't care if I got Mason Graham. This is why I want to talk about Travis, but y'all won't let me. Where I get the YouTube algorithm won't let me talk about him. Not even close. Mason Graham ain't even close to Travis Hunter to compare. You get a two-way player, unicorn, a number one receiver, and a number one lockdown corner in one person. Patrick, I know it. I'm telling you, you can't justify trading the second pick, trade back to 5, and not drafting Shedeur. You trade away Travis Hunter, they trade back to 5, and still don't pick Shedeur. Collusion. Collateral collusion.
I don't think it'll hurt him as much.
Right.
But now injuries are opportunities for others. And with the youngsters getting more of his reps and getting a little more acclimated to the system, which is what Kenny kind of wanted to be doing right now, that'll help. That possibly could help them amplify their knowledge of the offense.
Don't go anywhere. Can you stay here for a minute? We have not taken a break since 9 o'clock. We have not taken a break on the entire show today.
Correct.
Can you believe it? We went from Stefanski to Passon to Kozar. That's it. That's a power hour.
With Grossi in the middle.
Grossi in the middle.
Yeah.
We've got a break. We're live at Browns camp. We'll be back with way more. Stay with us. This is 850 ESPN Cleveland.
Look here. I'm trying to give y'all an update. Ain't nobody updating yet. I thought they were gonna show it. I don't think they're gonna show no clip at all. Because Cleveland Brown Daily, they the one that was showing the clip, showing the practice field. Right now, it ain't nothing. I guess they've been going. Spalding been going for 20 minutes already, but ain't no update from nobody. So, like I'm saying.
Diamonds dancing this morning today, ain't they? Yeah.
Like I'm saying. You can't justify trading the number 2 pick back to 5 and still not drafting Shedeur. Like I said, ain't nothing getting Mason Graham, ain't nothing getting Dylan Gabriel, none of them. But Mason Graham better be a Hall of Famer. Now, he being compared to Travis Hunter, not Shedeur. Dylan Gabriel getting compared to Shedeur. Shedeur getting compared to Cam Ward. Comparison, Shedeur and Cam Ward, just about the same to me. Shedeur probably even better. Because you can't tell me you had the same numbers in college, 4,000 passing yards, almost 40 touchdowns, with no offensive line, no running game, a worse defense, and you still win 9 games? Go to a bowl game? Number 1 pick, Cam Ward, 4,000 yards, almost 40 touchdowns, better running game, better offensive line, better defense, better team overall. But Shedeur had almost the same numbers. You can't tell me they ain't the same. I don't think they're going to lose future stars. Ain't nobody going to want to come. Free agents, whoever they draft, they're going to have to go unless they Arch Manning, and they're going to say, no, I'm not coming to Cleveland. So I mean, everybody else they draft gonna have to go to Cleveland. But free agency wise, they ain't gonna get no superstar. Cause don't nobody want to go up there. They luckily they had to draft Myles Garrett and pay him $100+ million for him to stay. So it's like, look, it better be the opposite. I was thinking about this yesterday. I said maybe Cleveland is fooling us. Maybe they just tricking us, and Shedeur gonna be the guy all along. But I always would talk actions speak louder than words, and your actions ain't telling me none of that. Cause maybe I thought just maybe Cleveland is tricking us to believe that Dylan Gabriel gonna be that guy. Joe Flacco or Kenny Pickett gonna start the season, and they just trying to take their time and actually develop Shedeur as far as he the future. Maybe that's what they doing. Maybe that's what they doing. But your actions don't say that. But they've been lying from the get-go. And I see where it come from. I see how Kevin and Andrew talk. Now I see the owner talking like that. I was like, okay, he told y'all to talk like this because he talking like this. All y'all do is deflect and don't answer this question straight up. This man said that was Andrew Berry picked to pick Shedeur. Number one, it wasn't Andrew pick. You had to sign off on the trade and picking Shedeur. Unless you just trust that man so much that you're going to let him do whatever he want to do and not consult with you. You going to tell me you going to let Andrew Berry do whatever he want to do and not consult with me as the owner on this big decisions like that? No. Lie again. But you sign off. So you just let Andrew Berry do a sign and trade with the Texans to give Deshaun Watson $230 million fully guaranteed with 24 allegations going on, women accusing him of doing stuff. But y'all want to give him $230 million fully guaranteed, a contract that ain't never happened and right now ain't never gonna happen again. So you let Andrew Berry do that on his own? And you ain't say nothing? You let Andrew Berry trade the number 2 overall pick and you ain't say nothing? You let Andrew Berry draft Shedeur in the 5th round and you ain't say nothing? Bro, I wish I had a CEO owner like that. He ain't micromanaging nothing. What you doing? All right, go ahead. You mean he ain't even do that? He said Andrew did what? Andrew gave to Watson how much? Andrew drafted Shedeur. Andrew traded the 2nd pick. That's what you telling me what's happening? No, man. No.
Quan
is the most desirable.
That's not even a choice.
Right.
In part also because he's coming from a winning organization. As Jeff was talking, I was thinking about CeCe. I was thinking about the lessons that CeCe learned here that help him become a world champion somewhere else. And I think Quan is in the same boat ultimately. Riz, I understand why they're doing this. I'm not naive. I've been following the Indians Guardians for 20 years. And if you're listening to us right now, you've probably been a fan of them.
It might not be nothing going on because they still talking about baseball. Look here. Let me go back to it.
Well, I think that's really more of an Andrew question, okay? But I think, what was that pick, 146? We thought he was good value at 146. At the end of the day, that's Andrew Berry's call. Andrew made the call to pick Shedeur. And I know everybody has a vision of Shedeur, but he's come in the building, worked hard, kept his head down, and done what he's supposed to do, as has Dylan. Those are hard decisions. Listen, Travis Hunter is a special football player, and I do think he can play both ways, and I think he'll do well. He's also a great kid. I mean, not a good, but a great kid. So we were locked in on that, and then the opportunity came up. Time will tell whether we did the right thing or not. Well,
bro, I'm so sick of this. Like, this getting more and more that we know now, this getting ridiculous. I done said it. It's a circus. Somebody else just said it today. Circus. Jimmy ain't picked Shedeur. Them owners and the league picked Shedeur to go to the Browns. I done told y'all they had to pick Shedeur no matter what. He was their punishment. Collateral collusion. What going on, Art Crowley? Monique, what going on? He ain't throwing the GM on the bus. He gonna fire Andrew Berry after the season. He the scapegoat. They got to justify picking Dylan Gabriel as a third rounder when he was projected as a fifth, to sixth, to seventh rounder. He wasn't projected nowhere on nobody board in the first 2 days. Nowhere. They what I'm talking about. What company you own? Bless 777. Bless 777. You won't give a contract worth millions of dollars and not get it approved by the owner? He the fall guy. we seen it. He can't fire him. He gotta keep Barry and Kevin through the whole season to make an excuse at the end to why he fired him. When he know, I wanted to cuss right then. I had to stop myself. He know. The way he doing, he making them the scapegoat. Like he said, time will tell. Time had told it all. What's going on, Reverend? How you doing? JTI generational wealth. I need to look that up. Cleveland is so used to losing, they don't know what to do with the winner. Sure don't. They throwing past the Gatorade cooler, thinking they are receiving. Look here. With a sabotage. That's what's going on. They ain't playing with them. That's what they want out of the thing, Amber. Like I just said, actions speak louder than words. They ain't playing with Dylan. They not playing with Dylan Gabriel. He getting 13 reps. He taking the majority of the reps. They not playing with him. They telling him, look, you gonna play. You gonna play before Shedeur. They not playing with Dylan Gabriel. But y'all keep saying I need to collab with What She Said Sport. Ain't none of y'all introduced me though. Yeah, I know it. He did a press conference. They back with Bernie.
It's not a drop back. I'm in the gun. 5-man protection every time. I know it's going to be somewhat boring, and it's almost blasphemous of me to be sitting here in Berea in training camp saying I want Marty ball and play action. But we really, that is where the league is evolving to. That's safest for the team. I believe we'll have Gerard loves the phrase, and he's so correct. Complementary football off of that. And you don't have the horribly terrible plays, the sacks, the 2nd and 18s. You're running the ball. You're doing what Joel Petonio and Wyatt Teller do best. And I believe that gives you inherently makes us at least we'll be better just because of that right there.
Bernie, around the league and often here, I always hear this phrase this time of year. Well, the defense is ahead of the offense. Well, the defense is ahead of the offense. Why is the defense ahead of the offense early in training camp? And at what point does that start?
Because they ain't trying to figure nothing out.
So I'm not sure how it starts to flip.
They got their starters already.
They know who wins. Playing other teams takes over, and then you're actually getting banged around from other teams, so that the defensive guys that are incredibly flying around with heavy energy and heavy legs or fresh legs and good strength right now, they're slowing it down because they're getting hit. They're realizing what's going on. And from an offensive line perspective and an offense perspective, the way to actually break that down is like in the old days in Marty Ball, is we would have a massively aggressive inside drill practice. And with 13 drill and goal line people run at their ass hard right now, and that would start knocking them around. That is so remedially wrong, okay? And we hurt our own self. Everything about that was wrong, but we did. That is what we did, and then that slowed the defense down because they're hurt and we were hurt.
They also know where we're going. All right, as an offensive player. Sorry, these guys aren't dumb. They see us running the plays. They can hear the coach calling the plays. They know where we're going.
And the plays on look, I don't want.
Oh wow. The Browns are running 11 on 11s with different offenses going against different defense. Gabriel ran one play with the second team versus first team D. Flacco ran one play with first team versus second team D. And Sunday is now running second team O versus first team D. This the first time he done went against the first team defense. Still ain't running with the first team offense, though. I'm telling you. It got to be one drive. Dudes saying one play. It got to be one drive. Or maybe it is one play. They do some weird stuff out there. I don't know what's going on. This is the first time we've seen Shedeur Sanders go against the starting defense. Completed 2 or 3 passes, and one incompletion was broken up. Boom! I told you. With the second team offense. Nah, they ain't say it was getting the first team defense. They didn't say that it was the first team defense. Because right here, just like I just said, Shedeur goes against starting defense for the first time. That was the first time. I don't want to hear none of that. I'm waiting for the clips now. I'm waiting for the clips right now. That's why we live streaming, so we can get this thing live. I don't want to hear none of that. I need first team reps with the first team offense versus the first team defense, what you're doing now. That's what I need. That's what I need. Cam Ward, 11 for 26 with 3 interceptions and count. Where you see that at? And he go to the CFL. Exactly. This is what we've been waiting for. Going to get in the first team defense. Now he just need to run with the first team offense against the first team defense. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and share, and tell your friend about the Moneymane. You already know. They out here sabotaging. Now he about to show them what's up. Man, won't even let me bring that up, man, Rob. Won't even let me bring nobody comment up no more. I don't know what's going on. Just seen it on Facebook. Yep, that's what they're afraid of. Yep. Exactly what they're afraid of. Two of three, and one of them got broken up. Like I said, I'm waiting for the clip. The dude alone late. Oh my goodness. He didn't even know what the ball was. Johnson. Bro just dropped that. Nah, I wasn't trying to do that. Cameron ain't updating today. They must have took a break. They're taking a break. Well, that Denzel Ward, boy. Do it real with first time. Even before he was with the 3 offense. Nah, they're not doing that. They're not doing that. My bad, purpose. Yeah, they holding him back on purpose. Amber. Yep. They could have had both Shedeur and Travis. That's the thing. She right. Look, yeah. And he running with the 13 Tennessee offense. Well, the reason why they were picking number 1. And I ain't gonna say they look, you right. Because they one man away. And they're 2 men away from the third team. All I'm saying is injuries happen. But don't be biased. Let Shedeur get some of the first team reps. That's all I'm saying. And that was against Flacco. Cornerback blitz. Hey, look here now. I'm trying to refresh. 12 at Diamond and Rub. We on the same page. 100 being right. He gets some 13 rep. He need to. Jacksonville would probably like, thank you, Jimmy. Say less. You don't want, we'll take him. Look, like I said before, Trevor went to the best situation. I'm glad he didn't go to the Browns. We were hoping Shedeur didn't go to the Browns, but as we found out later, he was supposed to go to the Browns all along. When no other team supposed to touch him. None.
Jewelry needs. He really is the best. and somebody I trust and somebody I know that if I
GG?
send you to Bookman and Son Fine Jewelers, he's going to take care of you. Hey, you know what? You guys don't feel good in Jewelry Star. Let's just call it for what it is. You feel like you're going to get ripped off. Feel like you're going to get
They
out of
not
your
trading
budget.
Trevor Lawrence for Shedeur.
Not at Bookman. It's excellent.
They not doing
8803 Brecksville Road in Brecksville. But remember, Josh can get you anything no matter where you are. Go online. All the information's at bookmanandson.com. It's bookmanandson.com. The Quan thing, Aaron, you asked the question, is it the right time to trade Quan?
I'm done with them. They ain't talking about no football, nothing. They out there, they ain't talking about the football. Flacco and Gabriel got one play, and Shedeur got 4 plays, 1 handoff. Wow. Wow. That's different. They did what yesterday? The GG. Because that's what the whole point. That proves it. That confirmation. That's what I want. Trade Shedeur to Jacksonville. Hey, you might be right on that one. I can't wait the next Friday. I can't wait the next Friday. He got to make a move. I don't know what they doing. They out there ain't saying nothing about football. Wet with Bernie. Was he? The only reason why Dylan Gabriel was in the conversation is because he played for Oregon. And they were perfect. They were undefeated. That's the only reason why. And Dylan Gabriel had the better team, better than Cam Ward and Shedeur, and still didn't put up the same numbers last year. What you about to find? What I'm saying is he got 4 plays, Flacco and Gabriel got 1. Now, if them the only 4 plays he gonna get, that's still a problem. But he got 4 plays. No. The team. It ain't Shedeur. It had to be the team. I don't know, because Rizzo likes Shedeur. Tony Rizzo likes Shedeur. Where you finding the highlights at? Because I'm on Twitter. And I know this is the fastest place to find them. Now what, jumped outside? Myles Garrett, he jumped outside, didn't he? Here it is right here. The offensive tackle jumped outside. Oh, my goodness. I would be scared, too. You got to go get 95. Then Shedeur drifted to his side. Where they finding them clips at? Gabriel. That wasn't no bad ball there. Fred Man page. I don't know how you be doing this, but I appreciate you. Then you spelled the name wrong. I was like, that one coming up. Getting that ball out of there. That boy Carson with the first team defense. Did the same play. Then Shedeur out there. That boy false start. That flag, they would have blown. They dead though. Can't read everything. Hold on. You out there, Miss Shedeur? Zach Jack. Dylan Gabriel doing bad. This Spirit things doing. Yup. Gabriel got picked. Who said that? Y'all typing too fast. I'm trying to read y'all stuff. Hold on, I'm trying to keep up. Got to go to every page and refresh. Better be a Shedeur don't play. That would be pressure on them, on the owners. Nah, no pressure. He a billionaire, no pressure. Who said that he was with the ones? Playing Angry Bird with the Rock. Went up against the first team defense 3 for 3. Where you see that? We seen 2 for 3. He might have did it again. I ain't put that up yet. Look, I just happy he went against first team defense. I ain't worried about him with the second team offense. But for him to go 2 for 3 with the second team, offense versus first team defense, then I'll tell you something right there. Second team defense, 3 incompletion. Yeah, I was watching. They ain't talking about football. Oh, now they talking about
offense went against the second team defense, and it did not go well. 3 incompletions I saw. Tough period.
How did Shedeur do?
Shedeur had 3 completions in that against the first team defense.
Of course he did.
Yeah, nothing like long, down the field long, but it was nice.
Of course he did.
Gabriel did have a nice throw going downfield that I saw, but that was against the Twos. So
and then what about Flacco?
Flacco was just in there, and it just kind of happened. Like every time Flacco's out there, there hasn't been anything spectacular, but there hasn't been anything disastrous.
Chops, do you think if Pickett were to come back next week?
Yeah.
And what is the day we practice with the Panthers next week?
Next week, Wednesday is
okay.
one joint practice with the Panthers, and that's it. And then it's the preseason game. So there's not a lot of practice next week.
Okay, let's say he comes back for that Wednesday practice.
Yeah.
Would that put him right back in this competition?
I mean, that's what they're saying. Of course, it seems like it. So, yeah.
Interesting. What if he misses that one, and then he comes back for the Eagles week?
I mean, you would think if he's back there for the Eagles week, because that's 2 joint practices, you'd think he'd be back in the mix. But if he misses that, like Aaron's been saying, that's a tough, hill to climb.
Interesting. All right, keep us posted. What's going on now?
I think they go to a special teams drill, then they'll do water, and then they'll go back into teams. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, keep us posted.
Little break for everybody out here. Meanwhile, on the field last night, guys, the Guards got back on track. They beat the hapless Colorado Rockies by the final of 10-4. And it was a night where Kyle Manzardo didn't just go deep once, but because they have so much money, they also have the best farm system in baseball.
Oh, good. Then get some of those guys back.
Chops, are they done with 11 on 11?
Chops joining us.
No, Chop. Wait a minute. It was a really tough series for Dylan Gabriel. Yeah.
Am I hello?
Yeah, you're
What's
on.
going on,
Is
guys?
this thing on?
Yeah, so we just did 11 on 11. All 3 quarterbacks went. Shedeur for the first time took reps against the first team defense. He was with the second team offense, but he went against the first team defense.
Okay,
that's because I'm here today.
Gabriel
planned that way.
Gabriel with the first team offense went against the second team defense, and it did not go well. 3 incompletions I saw. Tough period.
How did Shedeur do?
Shedeur had 3 completions in that against the first team defense.
Of course he did.
Yeah, nothing like down the field long, but it was nice.
Of course he did.
Gabriel did have a nice throw going downfield that I saw, but that was against the Twos. So
and then what about Flacco?
Flacco was just in there, and it just kind of happened. Like every time Flacco's out there, there hasn't been anything spectacular, but there hasn't been anything disastrous.
Chops, do you think if Pickett were to come back next week?
Yeah.
And what is the day we practice with the Panthers next week?
Next week, Wednesday is
okay.
one joint practice with the Panthers, and that's it. And then it's the preseason game. So there's not a lot of practice next week.
Okay, let's say he comes back for that Wednesday practice.
Yeah.
Would that put him right back in this competition?
I mean, that's what they're saying. Of course, it seems like it. So, yeah.
Interesting. What if he misses that one, and then he comes back?
Hey. Yeah, you saying it's time, but look here. Cleveland mess around and say that was a fluke. I want first team offense versus first team defense. What's going on, Joe? Who threw that bond? Dylan Gabriel had a long pass. But Chop just said he looks smaller like that than he do on Tony G channel. I'll tell you, he need to zoom out a little bit and just don't have his face in the camera when he on Tony G YouTube when they doing, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna do it later. They're gonna do it later. He need to zoom out a little bit. But Dylan Gabriel had that deep pass right here, as you see, and then they said he had 3 incompletions. He running with the first team offense versus the second team defense and had 3 incompletions. Meanwhile, Shedeur went with the second team offense against the first team defense and had 3 completions. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and share, and tell your friend about that Moneymane you already know. Hey, with that being said right now, real quick, hey, Saturday, I need y'all to come back because y'all already know what time it is. I need y'all to come back right here Saturday night. It's your boy birthday. Saturday night is your boy birthday. I need y'all to show up and show out for me. Your boy turning another year older. Hit that like button, subscribe and share, turn your notifications on, because it about to be a birthday bash right here on Moneymane You Already Know channel. I need y'all to subscribe right now. And then, not only that, hey, we in that thing. We in that thing. Where that? We in that thing. We in that thing right now. I need y'all to go subscribe to the Moneymane You Already Know music channel right here on YouTube. Y'all need to say this right here. I need y'all to go subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. I need y'all to go subscribe to Moneymane You Already Know. Is no space. No space. Moneymane You Already Know music. They finally let me claim my YouTube music. I need y'all to go subscribe to their channel right here. Y'all need to go subscribe to their channel right here. Because when I got new releases, y'all gonna hear them first right here. But when they release and come out, this the page it gonna post to. When the new releases come out, they gonna post on this channel first. As you can see, music videos, new releases right here. The releases right here. And y'all already know that guy. Their prime equity going crazy. Their prime equity going crazy. I need y'all to go subscribe to their channel right here. Moneymane You Already Know music. That's what we doing. Appreciate you. Hit that like button. I ain't gonna let me unmute it. What's going on?
You could win a Simply Essential.
Oh, they're still on what's name. Exactly. I don't know, y'all. That's what I need to see today. They playing. Y'all know they playing.
Moneymane, you already know.
Know they playing.
Started from the bottom of the bottom. Downtown stand up.
Come on, let me up.
Yeah. Don't play. Ooh, baby, you gon' learn today. That's right. Play with me if you want to. I'm not the one to try. No. Came in with the pressure, still I rose and touched the sky. From Boulder to Cleveland, I've been moving with that pride. 12 on my back now, they praying I don't slide out. Play me if you want to, I don't flinch or fold. Never. Gold AP on me, but my soul stay cold. Sure, they drafted me late, but I'm walking like I'm gold. So don't let this smooth talk fool you, I'm bold. Let's go. QB one stepping. Oh no, don't play. Pressure bust pipes or it built something great. I took the stairs while they laughed at my fate. 5th round pick, but I'm feeling like fate. They threw shade, now I'm throwing touchdowns on plates. Grew up in the prime life, but earned every stripe. Got a lion in my heart and my throat game tight. I'm the headline, the ticket, the show you gon' sight. So play with me once you won't sleep that night. Woo. This that game changer.
Let go, Crit.
Play with me if you want to, I'm not the one to try hard. Came in with the pressure, still I rose and touched the sky. From Boulder to Cleveland,
it might be fake.
moving with that pride. The 12
ain't
on
proved
my
us
back, now
otherwise.
they praying I don't slide. Play me if you want to, I don't flinch or fold. But go they pee on me, but my soul stay cold. Sure, they drafted me late, but
your boy know the song already, man. Rock. Oh my God.
Smooth talk for you, I'm bold. Don't try me. They doubted the kid.
That mean I'm playing it too much.
Designers, they make everything easy. You really, it's one-stop shopping. Now they have flooring and appliances and everything.
They doing commercials. Hey, but listen here. I'm planning on dropping some new releases next Thursday. August 7th. That's the plan. That's the plan. I ain't got nothing confirmed yet. I'm just throwing it out there. So don't get mad if it don't happen. Because if I do, then I'll let y'all know. And we're going to have a music release party August 7th. The day before the first preseason game was Shedeur going to take the field and light it up down there in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm planning on doing it big. I had to let Prime Equity run its course, but while it's still hot, I need to strike. I need to strike while the iron's still hot. I need to strike. So I appreciate y'all for coming. That's why I said y'all need to subscribe. Subscribe to the Moneymane Music. Moneymane, you already know. Channel. Yo, another energy. I just read it. I'm in the shower. Loud and wrong note. I bet you do, Em. Browns and 7 drill. Greg Newsom outside. Opposite Denzel Ward and Cam Mitchell is in the slot. Chris Amos once again at safety in place of Grant Delpit. Front guard. 10 minutes in individual drill the last 7 minutes. That part of football, though. But it's even bigger because it's the Browns.
He said he was in the front of the cart, not actually being carted off. So.
But I mean,
so what? It was an overreaction by Aaron Goldhammer? No way.
No, he was in the cart. Like, I don't know what you guys want me to say.
You said he got carted off the field, was your exact words, and I had a heart attack.
I think that is actually an accurate statement that he got carted off the field. But
all right, let me go over this with you. Do you believe in the hot seat coaching thing in the NFL when people say, has Stefanski been on the hot seat?
Yes.
Yeah. What year? What year was he on?
2023.
He went against the first team.
He was on the hot seat. And then the Browns won 11 games with 4 quarterbacks. He was coach of the year, and he hasn't been on the hot seat in my mind since. Chris?
I would have said toward the end of after. Well, yeah, I guess so. But I always looked at it as with Watson and how they were trying to fit everything around him. I took him off the hot seat.
Well, but then I wonder, last year was Stefanski on the hot seat? Because we all were wondering about Vrabel.
Yeah. That was more of an external thing. I think everybody here thought he was fine. That was the narrative.
At one point last year, Jimmy kind of let those guys off and said, you know what? I screwed up with the Watson thing. You guys are going to get 2 years. And that's where we're at. This is from Pro Football Talk, Mike Florio, and I absolutely love him. Where'd you get the Gatorade?
RJ found it for me.
Wow. I'll need one of those. Number 5, Panthers, Dave Canales. What's the story down there, Aaron? Bryce looked better at the end of the year.
That it would have been hard for him to look worse, Riz. And the reason why Dave Canales is on the hot seat, one of the reasons why, is because they've got a crazy, unpredictable owner who might just decide he wants to turn things upside down. But do you know what the problem is with the Carolina Panthers, Riz? It's not Dave Canales. They don't have any good players on their team. Like J.C. Horn is a good player. But like you look even out here at the Browns, you got Myles Garrett, you got Denzel Ward, you got Jerry Jeudy, you got bona fide NFL blue chip studs on the Browns, and the Browns aren't even supposed to be good this year. Like,
is it Canales in his second year though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's not his fault. So if he gets fired, nobody in the league is going to blame him for that.
Now I kind of disagree with this one. Number 4, he's got Brian Schottenheimer. He hasn't coached a game for the Cowboys.
It look like the DB rotation without Martin would be nickel personnel, 21 plus 0 outside, 29 in nickel, 33.9 at safety, 41 stepping in with Delbert out. Dime package, 21, 0 outside, 29 in nickel, to be determined at dime, 33 and 9 at safety. Mitt Robinson. found a music channel. Appreciate you. Like you said, Moneymane, they need to be playing. They need to play with, don't need to play with the black folk, y'all. And with that being said, Ms. Robinson, I need you to send me an email. I need you to send me an email with your boys' shirt sizes. I'm about to bless them boys. Send me an email with your kids' shirt sizes. I'm about to bless them boys. You're telling me to do it. I appreciate their support. I need to bless them boys. Then send me I ain't no creep now. Send me your shipping information so they can get it. Appreciate you.
What was I mean, not to open old wounds. What was Shedeur here? Can I have Shedeur's record here? And then can I have Shedeur's record with the Giants? Because I believe
See if I can get my computer working now.
I believe they're the exact same. Am I wrong? Pat Shurmur's record, Browns head coach. Pat Shurmur's record, Giants head coach.
Browns head coach 2 years, 9-23. Giants head coach 2 years, 9-23.
Wow. Wow. 9-23 is bad.
Is that win 1, lose 3?
Yes. Yes.
Just not quite.
Win 1, lose 2.5. Wow. All right. Anyway, if you're going to hire Schottenheimer, he's got to get 2 years. Come on.
But also
Riz,
he's not the problem there. I mean,
also,
good
Riz, to
God.
your point, it's a coach that Jerry Jones can control.
It's Jerry Jones is the coach.
Yeah.
Shane Steichen, Colts, will he be there at the end of the year? Yes or no?
Riz, I'm not a big believer in Daniel Jones there. I think this is a tough situation for
I think
him.
Richardson's coming on.
Riz, I think actually Shane Steichen, for him to be 500 with that roster,
is pretty good.
And they have a better defense than people expect. I think he survives. Also, remember, the one thing you got to think there,
daughters are running this.
there's an ownership change, right?
Brian Schottenheimer, is he there at the end of the year or not?
Yes.
Next year. Next year. Is he there
I'll say yes.
Dave Canales, is he there next year or not?
I'll say no.
Okay. Dolphins, number 2.
Yeah.
Giants, Brian Dable.
Going on, Wisdom? How you doing?
Now, they hitched their wagon to Russ. How long does Russ start for them? When do they go? Is Jackson Dart the next coach's quarterback?
No, I think Jackson Dart plays at some point this year.
Really?
The Giants also, Riz, the Giants have a pretty good defense, and Malik Neighbors had a great rookie year. He killed us. So, and people were lauding the Giants draft up and down their draft. I like Brian Daboll as a coach. Can I go on the record and say that?
Okay. Did you like him here?
No, but that was 100 years ago.
Okay.
I liked him in Buffalo. Did you like him in Buffalo?
Yeah, he did a good job with Josh. Yeah. And then number 1 is Mike McDaniel. Now, your line to me yesterday was hysterical. You said, quote, there's something weird going on with the Dolphins. Explain that take. What do you mean weird?
Well,
I'll bring in Mr. Westpalm, who's down there with the Dolphins. I'm sure he knows what's going on.
Riz, I can't explain why they traded Jalen Ramsey for Minka Fitzpatrick.
To Minka Fitzpatrick.
I can't.
And Yanu Smith.
And I also think, they decided to commit to Tua, but they didn't really want to commit to Tua. And now they're regretting committing to Tua. And that's not a knock on Tua. It's just, Riz, he's a mid quarterback who's also injury prone.
I smell a move there.
Yeah. I do too. And I think the quarterback is more the problem than the coach. I think the coach is still a really bright guy. You remember 2 years ago, Mike McDaniel was the darling of the NFL.
Yeah.
You went down there with Joe B. You sat in the sun.
They kicked our butt.
They crushed. You remember the Browns couldn't keep up with them.
Yeah,
we
all died of heat exhaustion that day.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad. There was actually nothing we could do about it. All right, here we go.
1 or 2.
It's time. Back to 11 on 11. Is this it, Jobs? Special. Does Kevin know I'm here? Come on, get to the 11 on 11. The hell is this practice for? It's for us. When we come back, formerly known as the Wild Colt, Mike Rizzo, host of Russo Rizzo, will join us from ESPN West Palm.
All right. Well, I guess I owe you a championship ring or two. And when I need to get somebody a ring, you know where I turn. I go to Josh, Jeff, and Nicole.
I thought you had two. Or both on the same side. You got two in that picture? Well, but one arm old enough to dang, I closed the wrong thing. One arm old enough just to wear it. Or that's the one to be listening. Look at Mary Kay. They saying he went 2 for 3. With Chop said he went 3 for 3. I think I believe Chop. I don't know. We had to see the tracker. And the clips. I need to see the clip. Mary Kay late. I'm refreshing everything, trying to see what's going on. Dayball should have been fired, man. Yeah, they can destroy a good player career. Yep. 2, 4, 3. And then we give him a fair evaluation. We need better player playing, not most senior player. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, while we taking a break, I don't see nothing. I don't refresh. I need y'all, once again, for the one that just getting here, I need y'all to go to this channel right here, my music channel, and subscribe right now. Moneymane, you already know. It's no space. But if you type in Moneymane, you already know music, then you're going to get it right there. I need y'all to go subscribe to this channel right now. These were the new bangers going to drop first. They're going to drop on YouTube first when I release them. Y'all know y'all going to get them played here. But for y'all streamers, they want to run it back, the back, the back, the back, the back, the back, to back, to back, to back, to back, to back, to back, and have it on repeat. I need y'all to go subscribe to the channel right here. Moneymane, you already know. No space. Moneymane, you already know music. If you just want to type in the ad. Appreciate you, Tammy Harris. Love your music and shows. Have a blessed day. You have a blessed day too. Thank you. Tuna, I appreciate you for subscribing. That's what I need y'all to do while we taking this break right here. And they still ain't back yet. But hey, like I said, it got all the bangers on there, and they're going to have the future ones. Like I said, right now, I'm projecting a music release party on August 7th, next week, Thursday, the day before Shedeur take first preseason game. He go take that field out there and dominate. He go out there and dominate. And then while I'm saying that, I need y'all to go create a Twitch. Create a Twitch. I'm live on Twitch right now. Go create a Twitch. And go subscribe to my Twitch channel. It's the same name. Moneymane, you already know, with no space. It's the same name right there, what you seeing right there in your face. Moneymane, you already know, no space. That is my Twitch name. Because I will be live streaming straight from Charlotte, North Carolina at the game, watching 12 on Twitch. So I need y'all to go make a Twitch, follow me on Twitch, for next Friday. Pro music page link. Hold on. It's the same thing, Sweet Beat. There it is right there. I'll do all the beat to it, but I'm gonna mute John. Look, D-Hall, I'm just telling you, I'm gonna be live streaming over there. I'm still gonna live stream after the game. I'm gonna live stream on YouTube, but I ain't taking no chances with YouTube copyright mess. That's all I'm saying. That's why I'm live streaming on Twitch.
Brown and the Cleveland Browns do their training camp.
Old man, out of line or not? Because JR didn't like it. My dad, old man.
My dad is referred to, I guess, as my old man. I don't think he's calling you an old man.
No,
I think he's saying that
it's endearment. It's endearment.
Not to grandma.
So, all right, you want to know?
Grandma
Do you want to know who you blame? You could blame Robbie McCardle, who used to call his dad the old man all the time at Shale Creek and all those hours.
Pops.
Yeah, he definitely played preseason.
No, not old man, Mike. I'm getting to the age where old man is almost accurate.
It's not.
I mean, you might not like
What
it, but
Bucky
it is
did
fair game.
I blame old man. You want to be known as Charlie's old man?
No, I wouldn't dream.
Riz, I'm 36 and known as Paul, which is short for Grandpa.
It's endearment, but if you don't like it, we'll stick with Pop. But regardless, guys, great to be here. Like I said, my brother and I were here in 2001, the 90s. I mean, we saw Courtney Brown, and he was the biggest human being I've ever seen in my entire life. And that was when I was like, all right, these guys are built a little different.
I want to say this.
That's my Twitch name right there.
Mike, you're hearing bad things about the Browns nationally, which I will get to in a minute. And Aaron, we've done these roster breakdowns, and we're 32. The power ranking thing, we were 32.
Right.
So,
I mean, what is Mike's hearing bad things about the Browns nationally? He looked at the power rankings?
I'm trying to make a point.
Okay.
I still think it's fun. I still enjoy it. I still enjoyed walking here. I was here the day this building opened, and believe me, it didn't look anything like this. I give the Haslam's a lot of credit for developing this facility as one of the best in the National Football League. I see the people here, the kids are here, little Rocco's here, Lisa's nephew's here. We're still Browns fans. Of course. I know it's been really hard lately. And I know the whole quarterback thing, the Watson debacle, I understand everything we've been through. But you know what? All you got to do is have one of these quarterbacks get you back into the game. You start this season 3-2 or 4-4. People are going to be going out of their mind.
Guys, every year there is a team that nationally everybody thinks is going to stink that ends up being good. Last year, it was my team. Remember, the Broncos were, the Russell, the dead money, and the Riz, one of these teams. You said this. We went through the power rankings yesterday, and you were dead on when you said it. Yeah. You got to 26, and you said, by the way, Chris, between 26 and 32, one of these teams will make the playoffs.
Right.
And that is 1,000% accurate.
Right.
That at least one. So who's it going to be? Do you like the Tennessee Titans? Do you like the Atlanta Falcons?
Yeah.
Do you like do you like
the Falcons?
Look, Mike, you can say what you want about the Browns. I'm looking out here. I see Denzel Ward playing. Is he good? I see Myles Garrett playing. Is he good? I see Joe Bitonio playing. Is he good? This is not the 0-6. That team had nobody who could play on it. Nobody.
It had Garrett in his rookie year, but I mean, he was still young. I think with this Browns team, you got to look at a couple of things. So you're going to be able to run the ball this year. I think that's the most important thing with the Browns. They weren't able to run the ball last year. The offensive line was a nightmare. You didn't have a running back.
The scheme was a nightmare, and the linemen admitted it. Admitted it to us.
After the fact.
Yes, and then health. Are you going to say healthy? You know, Garrett's the best defensive player in the league, in my opinion. Denzel Ward, when healthy, is a top 5 quarterback in the league. You got talent. You got guys who could compete at the highest level. The issue is health, and what is that offense going to look like?
Well,
are we going to see the same garbage that we saw last year?
No. Last year was Watson. Last year was Watson's offense. They scrapped it. Give them credit. They jettisoned, what was his name?
Ken Dorsey.
He was so bad I wanted to forget it. It was not a good year for Ken Dorsey. I know he's friend of Byrne.
Appreciate the
That's
weird.
over. My question is quarterback.
Yeah,
quarterback. Everybody thinks.
it is
Aaron,
weird.
who do you think is going to start right now, week 1?
Joe Flacco.
Chris, who do you think is start right now, week 1?
Joe Flacco.
Okay, Pickett's still in play, but it'll probably
That's a waste of time.
It'll probably be Flacco.
That's a waste of time.
Okay, why do people think Flacco can't play a whole season? Everyone has this position. Everyone says, "Oh, but it's Cleveland."
Age, and
so you think he's going to get injured?
Well, I mean, 40-year-old quarterbacks. People think Aaron Rodgers is going to play the whole
get hurt
season.
last year.
He didn't. So
Tom Brady looked pretty good in his 40s.
Also, I guess, Riz, people think that the roster is at a point where they're probably got a difficult schedule early, going to struggle to win some games, and then once you're 3-7, you might as well see what Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders have to offer.
Give me the guy.
Can I not think about that now?
No, I'm not telling you to think about it now.
Can I go into the season with some optimism and
Absolutely.
hope that Paul is going to be right for once with his record prediction?
What's your record prediction?
No.
9 wins.
9 wins?
One year we laughed at Chris because he said they win 10.
2020.
They won 11.
Yep.
So I guess
okay, you did come out of nowhere with that. I'll give you that.
I agree with Paul and Aaron. Give me the guy who went 11-5 with Kevin Stefanski. Who was the last quarterback to have success with Kevin Stefanski?
Joe Flacco.
Who's a 40-year-old
Flacco.
Can't block that man. You can't block that man.
You're deeper at the position.
Mike, why did
I
you
think
pick-
Gabriel and Shedeur is deeper.
Why pick Tostitos? Aren't you usually eating potato chips? Interesting that you have them
Salsa.
eating corn
Listen,
chips.
salsa hammer.
Oh,
You
they're tackling to the ground. Look at that.
When you're watching a game, when you're wating a game from your couch, you're eating chips and salsa. No,
Tostitos.
I ain't got no clips.
Tostitos.
So I don't think
The
you're
No,
back in.
I have to.
Scoops or no scoops?
I smoked brisket over the
Tell you
weekend.
what, guys, I ate
I'm still
everything.
waiting for mine. By the way.
I ate everything in sight at that Cleveland Gambler game, Guardian game, the club level. Those are still the best ticket in the house, by the way.
Wait, Mike, they're calling them the gamblers at the
I
ballpark.
am.
Oh,
I am.
God.
I love that team to death too, and I don't even think it's the owners. Right? How do you blame the owners that the guys are gambling on games? Oh, you got to pay them more. Listen. That's a whole nother thing. I loved your guys' thing with passing. If they sell Quan, guys, I'm gonna be sad. I think the word is sad.
Sad is fine.
I think the word is sad.
You're going to come to the realization.
What? You're 3.5 games from the wild card. Class A, put Kate Smith there. We're holding on for dear life with Class A half the time.
First of all, Mike,
put Kate Smith there and go for it. What are we doing?
You're going total Cleveland sports talk right now because this all goes back to the ownership and what they're spending. And you don't
It's not their fault that the guys are gambling on games. I don't want to hear that they have enough integrity to not gamble on the games. How about that?
We're hearing the guards are sellers, Mike.
Ridiculous.
Sellers.
Shane Bieber looks, from reports, he looks like the Cy Young. Give him a chance. You're 3.5 games from the wild card. You buying the Tigers? You guys sitting here buying the Tigers in the playoffs? Aaron Judge is hurt in the AL too.
Appreciate it.
Might as well try to go for it.
The door is open, but you
If
also
you're not
have to
gonna-
look
Aaron,
at
if
your
you're not
team.
Hey, Will, you can just watch the replay. I know it's hard. You can watch the replay, but I know it's a little different being here live. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a little different being in here live. So, yeah, I appreciate you. Appreciate you. But they ain't got they talking about football. I mean, not football, baseball. But like I said, I need y'all to go subscribe. Not subscribe. Yeah, go subscribe to Moneymane You Already Know Music right here on YouTube. And then go make a Twitch if you ain't got one already, and follow me on Twitch. The post that's up right now is my Twitch. Moneymane You Already Know with no space. That's straight from Twitch. That's what that little blue thing right there next to my picture is. That's Twitch. I will be live streaming on Twitch live from the game next Friday. That's why I need y'all to go subscribe. Appreciate you. Hold on, give me a second.
All excited. Now I like the Dolans. They're a great family.
I wasn't the one who said this.
What did he say?
Andre said that first of all, that there will be a day that David Blitzer is the primary majority shareholder of the Cleveland Guardians, not the Dolans, and that the next owner, Blitzer, has like first right of.
Man, they here talking about ownership. Oh, they tackling now. Okay. They tackling. I will mention Tail was still in here. I think she actually out there. I don't think Shedeur went back in yet. They probably the longest practice that they done had, though. I think they're the longest practice they done had. Dylan Gabriel threw a touchdown to Gage, who broke several tackles. Wow. Browns are tackling to the ground for the first time under Kevin Stefanski. Wow. I guess it's a first for everything, ain't it? What's going on, Miss Jack? Hit that like button. Subscribe and share is unclear. Cheryl? I don't even know what that word means. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Here it is right here.
I used to love it.
Okay, game. Oh, they got the refs out there too.
I used to love it.
Or no bad play. That wasn't no bad play though. Yeah, another ankle. I know he wasn't about to do Dion high step. But that would have looked like he just did at the end now. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Don't tell me he just tried to do the Dion high step. The hand behind the head. Hey, y'all done left me, didn't you? Ain't nobody commenting that. Or was it lagging? Y'all still hear me? Oh, y'all still here a bit. I ain't know. Wasn't nobody saying nothing. But yeah. They look like what he did. It looked like what he was doing. They ain't gonna say that though. They ain't gonna say he was doing the prime time house step. From a pass from Dylan Gabriel. What happened? I was doing something. I just got to it. I'm testing it out. Appreciate the wisdom. Practice over. It is. Me and Robinson. It's on the way. Shedeur had 3 pass attempts trying to get up out of there. You're the first channel I follow. I appreciate the wisdom. Dylan is a good rollout quarterback. He got to. Good evening. Good morning, money. We're going on, Rob. Appreciate you showing the covers over here. Dylan had a good rollout quarterback. Practice over. Live tackling today. Dylan does a short throw. He's still not better. Definitely quarterback coming to give it football time, not internet time. Nah. He ain't getting the same opportunity. Okay, well, I mean, he might make the team. Should they need receiver? But me and Robinson. There it is. On the way. Shedeur wrapped up practice with his set of plays and 11-on-11. First play was an impressive pass to Johnson while rolling to his right, drive ended with a 4th down pass that sailed incomplete. Browns are out Thursday and back in practice Friday. I want to see the clip. They something old. Oh, they just walking out the field. I thought it was something else. They said they never taking it out. I tell them I appreciate them. Give it the play they were talking about. It said it might be that Monday. Me and Robinson. So, hey, look out for it. 12 extending the play, night pass. Sunday had some passes drop. Nah, man, we still. I was just wondering. My views dropped off, so I ain't know. I get a practice over. I'm waiting on the QB tracker. That's what we're waiting on.
Chops. Give me the penalty.
I heard the next level yesterday. They said it was a bit of a sloppy day, some penalties and pre-snap things.
We're not going to get a feel for their discipline on that kind of stuff until
the games.
Until the games.
Well, I'm going to say this. This is going to be a very big factor for Kevin Stefanski. Like, if he cannot get the penalty thing turned around this year, he's going to face some scrutiny. He is. It's just a fact. It's a fact. Who is safer? Who is safer, Andrew Berry or Kevin Stefanski?
Kevin by a mile, in my eyes.
don't know about that.
Are they still a package deal?
I don't know about that. I don't. I know this. The Haslam's are in love with continuity, so they're in a good place. So were you when we were starting out with this show.
Yeah, you were into continuity also. Were there ever days where
Paul?
you were,
Oh
yes,
yeah,
there-
Paul.
oh,
You
yeah.
can imagine how many times I went, "Hey, like enough."
Oh,
But all right, Craig. Like, do I have to?
Right.
All right. We're waiting on our player. Who's that guy?
Flacco fever.
Is that Joey? Oh, he's going to NFL Network. Okay.
You should do them. They're right.
I've got people right now freaking out on my phone about Quan. They're literally freaking out.
Yeah.
It is Mike Rizzo's freaking out. Like, did you see how freaked out he was? I'm like, what? I don't know. Maybe I'm numb to it.
Like, have you never rooted for the Guardians before?
I'm just
welcome
saying,
to the. Of course.
No, but I'm just saying. Am I? Have they
Yes,
just
Rich,
finally beaten me down?
Because listen, if it's not this year, probably next year. If it's not next year, the trade of Stephen Kwan was going to happen at some point.
It looked like it's supposed to be in a screenplay. It looked like that's supposed to be in a screenplay that got blown up. That's what it looked like. QB truck out. Surely. Flacco 3 for 7. Shedeur 6 for 10. Gabriel 6 for 11. But it looked like, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. It looked like the situation, it was situational in some aspects in them 11 on 11s to where they had to go for it on 4th down. Like I think they did yesterday when Gabriel threw that interception. Because normally when you in field goal range and in 4th down, you're going to take the points depending on the situation in the game. But you know what I'm saying? Shedeur took snaps against first team defense for the first time in camp. Yep. That's Brown trying to count. 3 quarterback performance. 6 for 10. Gabriel 6 for 11 with that 1 touchdown, and with mainly Gabe that did all that work, and then hit the prime time. High step going into the end zone. Brown used that name. His facial won't play. I gotta let it go. We gonna see. I just asking for a fair opportunity at this point. That's all I'm asking for. Just a fair opportunity and chance. That's all I'm asking for. But there it is right there. We moving up. He need to throw this at him and did. That's what I'm saying. He went against the first team defense, but I need to get him first team offense versus the first team defense. He ain't do bad though. He ain't do bad. You see the reps increasing. I think that the second day it might be 3 days in a row. He done got more reps than Joe Flacco. Let's see. Nah, Flacco had 11 yesterday. Flacco had 11 yesterday. He had 9. Nah, this the first time he done got more reps than Joe Flacco. Told y'all gotta look at this whole thing in totality now. Nope. Second time. He had 11. Flacco had 8. Yep. When it might be the third time because Flacco, their first practice, he went 4 for 4. No wind is meal. So he done got more reps than Joe Flacco 3 times. And this the only time he got the most reps out of everybody when I told y'all were looking at that 3 for 8 for the wrong way. So he done got more reps than Joe Flacco 3 times. But you would think it'd be way more than that with Kenny Pickett out. Just saying. Because this was the first 4 training camp. Pickett had 34, Gabriel had 38, Shedeur had 31, Flacco had 34. So they probably gonna do a whole nother combined tracker like that later on today. But because this is what we got right now. This today. 6 for 10, 0 touchdown, 0 interception. Gabriel should have had an interception, but cornerback dropped it. He got away with that one, like they say. Got away with that one. But hey, I think they're going to do it, and they ain't talking about too much of nothing. Flacco played 13, offense only. Nah, he ran with the 2 in the beginning. Flacco just played with the 1, 13 defense. I know he played. I don't know. I think he did go against the 13 defense today. But I don't know. Because I know in the beginning he had the first team offense, but he went against the second team defense. So I don't know. I had to wait till all the clips come out, so I can see who all on the field. You know, we were just going based off the little short clips they did show, and I really wasn't paying attention to that part. You know, what he been doing since 2017. To tell the truth, I'm really tired of the Brown Bass, and they looking like a bunch of incompetent idiots. Hey, look, that's all I can say. Hey, look, that's all I can say. That's all I can say. Yup. Hey, I appreciate y'all for coming. I will be live tonight, so I need y'all to come back because we got to listen to what Tony G say. They probably going to put out another QB tracker with the totals up to this point, the total reps, touchdowns, and interceptions up to this point. Daniel posted. What you mean? What I was just talking about? Oh, here it is. Hold on. That ain't it. Final play of post practice. Hungry dog. Oh, did the hungry dog. That boy better make the team. That boy better make the team. Yeah, 420, you good? Yeah, the corner didn't make that catch that time. It's the only time we root. It's the only time we rooting. But yeah, I appreciate y'all coming. I'll be live tonight, 420. I'll be a little back live tonight. We're gonna talk about everything that just happened, and they should have the other QB truck out by then and some more stuff. But hey, appreciate y'all for coming. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share, and tell your friend about the Moneymane. You already know. Y'all already know what time it is.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Let's go. Shedeur. 5th round. Watch this. Hey. Oh. 5th round pick, but I'm top tier. Yeah, let's go. Shedeur. Hey, 5th round. Watch this. Hey. Hey. 5th round pick, but I'm top tier. Kept my name clean, now the vision clear. Wrist on chill, mindset cold. Cleveland dog pound, I'm in that mode. Talk down, now they running stats. I was building plays, they was chasing clout. Everything prime, never been average. Turn low ball numbers to a brand and leverage. Yeah, 5th round pick, now in the league. Yeah, gold AP1 on my sleeve. They ain't see what I would be. Now it's QB1 with a master key. That's 5th round, don't mean nothing to me. 5th round, still gon' charge that fee. 5th round, still gon' eat with ease. Run that check, run prime equity. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Let's go. Shedeur. Run it up, head it up, run it up. Let's go. Shedeur. Run it up, head it up, head it up. Let's go. Shedeur. Run it up, head it up, put it up. Shade in motion, this real hustle. They sleeping on me, I just build muscle. Media fake, but the tape don't lie. Every throw I made, you can feel that pride. Draft day pain, I ain't trip on that. I was planning logo, stacking hats. Now it's jerseys moving, fans going crazy. They tried to box me in, that's fugazi. 5th round pick, now run the league. Gold AP1 on my sleeve. They ain't see what I repeat. Now it's QB1 with a master key. 5th round, don't mean nothing to me. 5th round, still gon' charge that fee. 5th round, still gon' eat with ease. Run that check, run prime equity. Run it up. Cowboys, let's ride. Brown Nation, saddle up. I'm riding through the dog pound, pressure on my back, dog 12 on my chest, got the whole field clapping back. From the mud to the lights, I ain't never cut slack. No, they counting me out, now I'm walking with a sack. Dog pound, we howl at the moon when it's dark. Or QB1, baby, I was prime from the start. Let's go. AP on the wrist, gold chain on my heart. Got that country soul with that city boy spark. Came from the south with the fire in my soul. Boots in the grass, but my name in gold. They said 5th round, but I ball like pros. They ain't give love, now I'm take control. I was raised on grit, Prime told me to wait. Turn pain into motion, now I'm here to stay. Mama watched tears, now she watching me play. And the whole dog pound got my back every day. Ride out. You see the number 12? Oh, pow. I'm riding through the dog pound, pressure on my back. 12 on my chest, got the whole field clapping back. Mud to the lights, I ain't never cut slack. Now they counting me out, now I'm walking with a sack. Dog pound, we howl at the moon when it's dark. QB1, baby, I was prime from the start. AP on the wrist, gold chain on my heart. Got that country soul with that city boy spark. Browntown bandit with the playbook script. Maybach Park with the diamond drip. Turned out into touchdowns quick. Media hating, but I never did quit. I don't need no validation, just time. Prime equity coming that contract. My name wanna see me climb, but I've been him. Now I'm stepping on they line. Tell them pay me. Yeah, 12 coming. Ride slow.